Prologue. Toby. Fire ravaged the village, casting a wave of heat through the ranks of those begging for their lives.
"Help us, please!"
"Stop! Not my daughter!" Light Fae cowered as creatures they hadn't known existed tore through their homes that had once lain hidden safely behind the magic found in the Book of Power. Tobias O'Shea skittered back, tumbling over something warm behind him. His eyes searched the square frantically until he saw what tripped him. A body. A young man lay at his feet, blood pooling on the grooves between the cobblestones. This was Aghadoon. The Fae village his grandmother discovered in the human realm was using the book's power. The book. Someone crashed into Tobias from above, and he fell forward, diving to the left to avoid the dead man. His knee hit the stones, sending pain rocketing through his body. His hands slammed down next, the shock reverberating up his arms. Blood seeped through the cracks in the stones, its warmth soaking into Tobias's scratched palms. He scrambled back until he hit the stone of a building that didn't burn. Fire from surrounding surfaces licked at the walls, yet it remained intact. Tobias pressed his back against the cracked wood of a door and drew his knees into his chest, hearing the words his grandmother, Enos, uttered to him only hours before. "It'll be okay, Toby. This book can give you magic, the kind of power you've never seen." All he wanted was his sister, his twin. But Enos was right. It hadn't been the first time he held magic in his fingertips, but it was the first time the power belonged to him. His sister wasn't channeling power through him. He wasn't strengthening her magic. This was his magic. Enos taught him how to use the book to awaken the O'Shea magic in his blood, the portal magic, and it led him here. Tobias closed his eyes, wanting to pretend the world wasn't coming down around him, that every time he heard a body thump to the stones it wasn't his fault. He'd brought them here, the Dark Fae king and his army. The innocents of this village had only ever wanted to protect the magic of the book. "Tobias!" Someone screamed his name, but he couldn't find them amidst the cacophony. A creature King Egans had called an ogre ran across the square, each stomp shaking the structures nearby. A light Fae, who'd been a prisoner until weeks ago, used his magic, drawing power from the sun to keep the fires blazing. An Eldurian. He had to be. Tobias knew the Eldurian queen. The future Eldurian rulers were his cousins, since his mom and theirs called each other sister. It would hurt to see their ancestral magic used for such evils. There'd been a place for people who did evil things. The prison realm. But now... "Tobias!" He heard it louder that time, the voice. Uncurling himself, he searched for someone, anyone he knew. A sword flashed, the sun glinting off its rusted blade, almost blinding Tobias as unfamiliar Fae ran for him. He froze in the moment, wishing there was something else he could do. Tia would have had a plan. She'd have used her power to save the day, but all he could do was open portals, though he'd only done it a total of once. He wasn't sure where to begin or if he could even manage it on his own a second time. His eyelids slid shut. If he couldn't help Tia save the world from Egan Byrne, he'd rather not play a part in this war at all. But the blow never came. Instead, warm droplets sprayed his face. He opened his eyes to find Riona kicking the slain Fae off her sword. Her wings, a mixture of white and swirling black shadows, stretched out behind her, adding to the fear he already felt around her. "Tobias!" He recognized the voice. Had she been the one calling for him this entire time? When Tobias didn't respond, Riona bent down to grab his arm and hauled him to his feet. She pushed him forward, kicking open a door as she did and shoving him inside before shutting out the battle ensuing outside. Her wings curled in, making her odd tattoos the only thing separating her from the light Fae. "Tobias," she shook him. "Toby, did you crack your skull?" He shook his head. "Then speak, child. Don't scare me like that again.